Two cameras, Amar.
Five Nights at Freddy's goes from 1 second where you see the animatronics as these kind of somewhat lovable, cute things to them trying to murder you, and it's absolutely terrifying.
The genius who created Fazbear Entertainment opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria to indulge in his greatest passion, cutting-edge animatronic technology.
The first time I actually acted with the puppets, that was something that going into it, I was nervous because I was like, am I gonna be too in my head thinking about, like, what am I doing? This is like a puppet thing. But all of a sudden, it felt very real to me, and that really caught me off guard, and thank God it did, because that made my job a lot easier.
That is the magic of puppetry, is they're right there, it's physical, the actors can reach out and touch them, they can really be in the moment because we're in the moment right there with them. There's no pretending, there's no post. We're all there together creating that scene.
I've been a fan of Jim Henson's work since I was a kid, and to be able to collaborate with the Jim Henson Creature Shop on this movie was a lifelong dream.
There's a lot of stuff that they had to bring to life, and I can't imagine a better team to do it than Jim Henson.
We want to make sure that the fans are getting what they want. So when we're designing, when we're building, when we're covering the costumes, when we're picking colors, designing the eyes, every single aspect, we make sure that we're staying as true to the original IP as we possibly can.
In the early design phases, we've sculpted into those models what we thought would be a functional puppet. Once we had that groundwork, it became more of a software approach.
There's a lot of bits and pieces that can move and shift, and so for a specific shot, you might have to go in and move an arm or move the ears just in the right position so that the camera angle is correct.
They have like different versions of the suit, some that the stunt actors get in and perform with, some that are fully animatronic.
For a character like Foxy, there's a lot of rigging to get him to stand up because he's a full animatronic puppet.
To make Foxy walk, for instance, takes 6 performers. We have one on the head, one on the face, one on the arms, we have 2 on the feet, and then we have one that runs the rig, which pushes up and down and allows Foxy to sort of tilt forward and move his body up and down.
Seeing the characters literally come to life in front of you was nothing short of incredible.
So we have some wonderful stunt performers who are inside the costumes and really bring our characters to life.
The most challenging thing about performing as Freddy Fazbear, it's different than just performing as an actor. You're not wearing a costume and performing. You're driving a suit.
The suits aren't super heavy. The head's pretty heavy, but a lot of times we are holding a certain attitude or a certain position for minutes and minutes on end, and that can get a little tiring.
I have a helmet that's about 16 pounds, and I call it a helmet because it's full. I'm in there, and I don't really have any visibility whatsoever.
You look at sort of your silhouette because you can't really see anything, and you can't really move your extremities. You get to walk around in it, you get to see how people react to it, and you start to use your body and really try to articulate character and not just, moving in straight lines.
There's a real symbiotic relationship that goes on between the person in the suit and the puppeteer that's working the eyes and the ears and the mouth. The colors of the eyes and the lights of the eyes are then controlled by the light board. So it's a completely different thing. So there's a real meshing of many different minds and many different people to make a character.
I operate Chica's face, so I have her eye blinks and we're looking around. I have her eyebrows, I have her little, I don't know, we call like expressive feathers on the top. I think one of the interesting things about creating a puppet or a suit character for film and television is that how many people it actually takes to bring together. The first time that we put a suit performer into Freddy, Lynn and company brought some lights. We put on the low lighting and turned Freddy on and kind of had Freddy walk at camera. And I think all of us, Emma included and Lynn and even us who had built Freddy kind of went, ooh, like, okay, that works.
Oh my God, not too close. Whoa.
It's been really fun to see the reactions of the people on set when we do the movements.
And just hearing the reactions from people on that, I really like it.
It's been a real eye-opening experience to have a different view of these kinds of animatronic characters.
It's really fun to be able to bring these characters to the next level.
The fact that it had never been taken from the digital world into the practical world, that was the most fun part of the project.
I hope it'll be really fun for the fans to see these animatronics brought to the world in a whole other way.